Hi everyone. First I just want to thank the staff and the mentors for organizing this event. It's been really cool. It's been an awesome day yesterday for me to start working on this. And you probably heard us speaking in Spanish in our table, so we know as the Argentinian guys. So just wanted to let you know that we're from the land where this movie came from, right? We also learned from this other guy here, and this other guy here. So my name is Bernardo Nashlis. I'm a business intelligence architect. I work with Pablo Abraham, also working in the same company. We work as business intelligence architects. We love data, we work with data every day, and we read data. We really love what we do. So the first thing we wanted to do is try to help the problem of, we have a lot of data in files and Excel spreadsheets and CSVs and JSONs and other things, but how can we see the data? How can we touch the data? How can we understand what's behind all these numbers that are there, right? So first thing we wanted to do is just get straight into the numbers and the tables and the files and explore them and create some visualizations around them. We thought that was going to be really interesting, especially for executives at the library, for policymakers and decision makers to understand what's behind all these numbers. They're probably just hidden in files all around the databases, and the community in general, just to have a better understanding what's behind all this. What's the area of impact for this? Well, you have to, especially for us, was providing some feedback around the data sets that are currently available, and do some analysis on data that's there already. Also, if we could find something interesting behind all this, maybe impact some policies and some decisions that can be taken for the plans in the next couple of years. Our concept was basically try to get as many data sources as we could all together and try to relate them into one large data set and try to analyze that. Create some populations and create some trending for the information and some other basic metrics. And we built a very quick proof of concept of what a dashboard or what a visualization tool could be around this. So I have a couple of screenshots of what we built, but I can probably go straight into demo. We used a tool that's called Power BI. We also a tool that's called Power BI. It's probably too large for screen. So we explore a couple of data sets over here. So if I can go back to this one. We basically created a dashboard that gives you the count number for all the cardholders that we have, and you can slice it by year, and you can see how many you have in each one of the years. You can also see it by type, cardholder type, if it's child, teen, or adult, and how are they distributed across the different branches that the library has. Another analysis we've done is the yearly growth and how that was impacting. One of the findings is that from 2011 to 2012 there was a huge growth, and then it kind of dropped down from 2012 to 2013. It's kind of like an interesting finding for us, and it's kind of like a large drop. So probably that will require spending some more time around those numbers and trying to find what's the explanation behind it. Sometimes it's just data, the numbers are not correct, or you just don't know right, but sometimes there might be like a really interesting business explanation behind it, like people moving from different areas in the city to different parts. And another thing we've done with the time we had is a couple of analysis around the searches. So one of the findings we got here is around the web searches. It seems like the data set is not very clean. It mixes some of the keywords on the data searches plus some of the sections that had been visited on the web page. So it's kind of difficult to do an analysis when you don't have clean data. And that's also when we started to talk with some of the mentors, and we found like was going to be our conclusion after having all this day of work yesterday. And that was basically that we need more data. We want to have more data. We definitely need more data, more granular data, more attributes, right? More down-level data. The data is very aggregated. Sometimes it's at the yearly level. Sometimes it's just at the branch level. We want more data, more defined, so we can do a better analysis and provide with more feedback and more interesting findings for you. All right, thank you.